Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, and still I rise. I rise because I love my country, and I rise today because we are celebrating and commemorating, to a certain extent, Juneteenth, when General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas to announce to the slaves, if you will, that they had been freed, pursuant to the Emancipation Proclamation. I'm pleased that General Granger did this. I'm pleased because liberation is a wonderful thing. Nobody should be enslaved. But I'm also concerned that that liberation has not completely obliterated the bigotry that ensued after the liberation. In this country, we still suffer from bigotry, hatred, racism, homophobia, xenophobia, Islamophobia, all of the various ugliness that can cause some people to receive less than the American dream that others receive. And here in this country today, we in the House of Representatives have a unique opportunity to do something about bigotry in our country. We have an opportunity to do something about a president who has now been above the law for some 63 days. 63 days since the Mueller report was presented to the public. 63 days above the law since the Mueller report. My contention is he's been above the law since he fired Mr. Comey some 2 years plus ago. But the president being above the law is something that can be remedied. Babies shouldn't be separated from their parents. Read a story just yesterday about the youngest person to be separated, a 4-month-old baby, separated from parents for approximately 6 months. The baby was separated for such a prolonged period of time that the baby did not recognize the parents when the unity took place with the parents. The reuniting took place. I am so saddened by these kinds of incidents. But the truth is, the House of Representatives can do something about bigotry emanating from the presidency. The House of Representatives can impeach a president for bigotry emanating from his presidency. And I believe that this House should do this. But I'm also saddened by the fact that we appear to be a House that is driven by polls. Polls direct us, snapshots in time about the opinions of the public. I'm saddened by the fact that we seem to be driven by polls, because I can only imagine what would have happened had they taken a poll before crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge on Bloody Sunday. I can only imagine what the poll would have said if Rosa Parks had taken one before she took that seat in a racist southern town on that bus. I can only imagine what the polls would have said if Lincoln had decided to poll the country before moving forward with the Emancipation Proclamation or the 13th Amendment. Polls should not drive a righteous cause. A righteous cause should drive the polls. It is time for this Congress that has the authority to move forward with impeachment to do so. We have not served our country well by relying on polls. Polls are wonderful, but not for righteous causes. With a righteous cause, you take a stand and you move forward. When you don't take that cause, you're not serving a righteous cause well. I yield back the balance of my time.
Members are reminded to refrain from engaging in personality